Okay, so your first commercial, when you were 7 years old.
Yes.
And what was it for?
Miss Butterworth syrup.
I remember the commercial.
Yeah.
I remember the commercial because I begged my mother for Mrs. Butterworth.
Everybody wanted the talking bottle, right?
Everybody wanted the talking
that
bottle.
was me.
Do you remember that audition?
I do. So we had to take a bus to get to the audition because even though we moved to LA, we didn't have any money. We were staying with some friends of my mom's and then got this little apartment and had to take a bus there. And Janet Jackson was there auditioning, and at the time, she and her family had the summer specials, the Jackson 5 specials.
Right.
And I was like,
man.
I'm terrified. I didn't want to go audition or anything. And my mom said, she's not doing anything to you. That's you getting in your head.
Right.
Don't let anything or anyone, including you, intimidate you. And so I said, okay. And so, I auditioned and I got that part. And we went on to be really good friends. Her and Mom worked together. Yeah, there you go.
It's unbelievable. It's unreal.
Oh my gosh, good times.
Yeah, good times, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
absolutely, yeah.
We all fell in love with you, and it's so crazy because I'm looking at you now here, and I'm looking at you then there.
Yeah.
On the Facts of Life, as Tootie, you have not changed. I mean, like you've gotten taller, but you have not changed.
Just a little bit. I haven't gotten much taller.
So you were 9 years old on the Facts Life, playing a 12-year-old.
Yes.
It's usually the flip.
Yeah. So eventually Kim and Tootie kind of caught up with one another, but I was too small. I was a small 9, and so they put me on roller skates to make me taller. And I remember thinking, yeah, there they are. And I remember thinking, what an honor that they wanted me enough to go to that length.
To play older.
To play older, yeah.
Yeah, but only you could play, like, only you could play this iconic Tootie character.
Oh, thank you.
Did you, so when George Clooney joined the cast, and again, this is pre-George Clooney being George Clooney.
Oh, yes, it is.
But he was still George Clooney.
But he was still George Clooney,
And
yes.
he's like the one guy working amongst a ton of girls. Did you all have a crush on him?
I don't know. We never really, like, talked amongst ourselves. I just remember constantly going to the writers, like, how come we can't have a story where he's, like, into me? And they're like... and they're like, cuz? I was like, okay. But, yeah, I always wanted that. But I'm such a fan of his.